We tried to bend it so far. No luck yet, so we're about to put some heat on it.
Give it that heat and beat.
Let's see what we do with it.
Welcome back to Mid-10, y'all. Yeah, we back in the shop. You know, been getting a little bit of my trash cleaned up in the floorboard. So the floor, got it all on one side. About to start putting an air valve in. So the air valve in the cab, the new air valve, and I think that will have the cab buttoned up, well, besides putting the floor mat down. And I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling a vacuum on this AC system. Get my vacuum pump here. We'll start doing pulling a vacuum on this thing and see if I got any leaks in it. Like get it up, I need my gauges too. Get it up to pressure. You know, make sure she's gonna run. I'll be back. Daggone, I didn't put it on with my strong hand. Y'all ever do that? Just tighten the piss out of things for no reason? I'm bad about that. I'm real bad about over tightening stuff. Got my gauges. So we'll get these things hooked up. Red's high side, hook it on the high side, you turn your valve all the way. Blue's your low side. Put that on low. Open that all the way up. Open these babies all the way up. All right, touch your pump on. And it starts making the right sounds. You can already see. I'll show you. You can already see it starting to drop negative pressure. You want to pull about 30 pounds vacuum. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's PSI. Yeah, so it's dropping down there. You want it to pull good. You want it to get down there about 30. And then what you'd like to do is let it stay there for, you know, about an hour while it's pulling down, then turn it off and see if it'll hold, if it'll stay on a negative pressure. If it stays on at vacuum pressure, you know your system is not leaking anywhere and you're good to put gas in it. If it fluctuates back and forth, you know you got a different problem. You got leaks somewhere, and best way to find that is to put some leak detecting dye in it, and then put a little gas in the system, let it run through, and you can find it. What we're doing is we're gonna get back up in the cab for the umpteenth time today, or whatever we're on now. This day, yesterday, whenever. And we got to get the old air valve out, put the new air valve in. And the difference between these and the new one, I think is the difference. Yeah. That's what I need to do. I need to drop it a few times. So they're not gonna come up all the way through the dash. So my solution is I found these little brass spacers and I threaded them. I want to say it's 7/8 threads. And so this is gonna kind of come up through the dash. We'll just pretend this washer's a dash. So it'll come up about that far. And you screw this in. Well, it's not gonna come up that far. It's gonna be down in the dash like this. And you just screw this washer down, or screw this brass piece down till it's snug, and it'll be sitting, it'll kind of be sitting like that. You'll still be able to push the button down and pull it up to regulate your air pressure. That's the little fix I come up with. got to get this old valve out. I need to turn some light on here. There we go. Now we got her out. All right, so we'll just take this new one and make it look like this old one. All right, we gotta go put this son of a buck in a vise. Got one out. Flip this thing and do the other side. And we'll get back to putting this stuff together. And who knows, I'll get done and this thing might work. Or it might not. Oh, let's see, we gotta put this first one on. Get it rammed up in there. There you go. Put that one on it. All right, we got that one, and then we gotta put the new one on. And so I say I had to make these, get some big washers to hold them in place. You just screw your knob on there. And go down for more air and pull up to let air off. So that's got that done. Oh, update on the vacuum pump. I let it run a while. Turned it off, it leaked off. Looks like I had a bad O-ring on my hose from the vacuum pump back to the compressor, so I redid a O-ring on it. We're letting it run again, and then we'll turn it off, see if it holds vacuum this time. If not, color dye and go that route. You know, like I said, slow process. We're getting there. And we'll go over and check the AC pump again, see if it's leaking. See, it's pulling down to about, what's that, 29, 30 pounds. Turn it off and see if she moves. Last time it was leaking right here. I had a bad O-ring in that. And those are just a cheap set of Harbor Freight gauges. It's not like I do a bunch of AC, well, I say it's not like I do a bunch of AC work. I do more AC work than I want to. We're gonna wait on the windows, you know, spider web. Back at it again, folks. We managed to get our tank strap on this morning. Good and tight, good and tight. We're working on, Jesse's gonna unroll that floor mat. We got the floorboard cleaned out. We're about to put the mat down. Yeah, we're getting down to the last few things. It's raining. So it's raining outside today. We ain't been out to get out and do much, so we're kind of buttoning up the sprayer.
It's Easter weekend,
and
so we're trying to
get stuff done. It is Easter weekend. It is Easter weekend.
And we're not working tomorrow, so we're trying to do some stuff today.
Yep. We got the new hood latch on. And that was, I actually found that at TSC. Not in my hometown though. 2 counties away. I was away on work. I'd stopped to meet a guy. And while I was waiting, him went around and, you know, killed some time. Found that hood latch. It said it's for a Massey tractor, but it fits this Wilmar, which is fine. Yeah, just vacuumed the floor out. There you go, tracking dirty shoes in there.
Got to. Same texture on both sides.
Yeah, it's a trailer mat. I think that's what they called that thing.
That's what it is. Let's make sure it's the same texture on each side.
It's only been rolled up for 2 months, 3 months here in the shop. So surely it'll unroll and stay down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Surely. Or right here.
Okay, we'll start right there with it.
Or go up to, well, that switch don't work. We can go up to the switch.
We can stay down low right there.
Do a little horseshoe maybe, or we'll start down right here.
Okay.
And if we want to, we can do a little horseshoe around that column. I'll get the light. That way we can see what we're doing. Boom, light. That thing smells fabulous.
It smells awesome.
Yep, like the old, smells like the old car format we worked in.
It does smell like a rubber car format we used to have to make.
Probably should have unrolled that thing like last month and let it air out.
Probably should have. I can taste it.
I guess lay it right here and go back that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And we can trim it.
Let's pull it all the way out and cut it to 49 inches.
All right.
That way we get this roll out of it. That way we can mess with it more.
Oh, dang, I know what that piece. So I found a little screw yesterday.
Yeah.
That looked like this.
Yeah.
Hey, where everything going? It's missing outside my knife.
It's not even nice.
Yeah. I threw it away.
We know where it's at now. It's in the trash.
Yeah, I picked up trash and threw it away. Not exactly straight, but straight enough.
Oh, I need to open the door on the other side.
What?
I didn't mean door on the other side to open up so I can reach through it instead of having to work on it.
I'm pretty sure if you tap on that window very hard enough, it'll just fall out and you gotta open it.
That is right.
She's holding on by a dream.
No, isn't that Bon Jovi song, Dream in a Prayer?
Yep.
No, it's a Wing in a Prayer.
Wing in a prayer.
Wing in a Prayer is close enough. There we go.
Oh, that's just a marker on my finger.
That's how it's blood.
Yeah, I thought, like, dang, I gotta cut myself.
This is red marker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, too bad right there. Smells just like that darn car format, that car format factory.
It does.
Oh, everything stunk when I worked there.
I had to keep my clothes in a separate room.
Yep, truck smelled like that.
Yep. I had that apartment, I had to keep all my clothes in the laundry because everything smelled like a factory. Smelled like burnt rubber.
Yep.
Car smelled like burnt rubber.
We just need to set a bunch of heavy stuff on it, let it press out.
Yeah, that's all we can do right now.
And then come back and trim it later. Trim it.
That's pretty close right there. It's the
Yeah.
box I need to trim, so. Yeah, the best thing to do there is just get some heavy jugs, so don't let it shape out.
Put some big jugs on it, huh?
Big jugs.
The bigger the jugs, the better. There, let it press out like it right there.
Yep.
Don't look too bad.
We'll have a seam in it right here. We're laying these jugs and hammers stuff on trying to get it flattened out. Next project, this sucker right here. So the rain's coming, running across this and hitting here and coming right down and rusting the floor out. This is for this top here. We tried to bend it so far. No luck yet, so we're about to put some heat on it.
Give it that heat and beat.
Let's see what we do with it. I need a big pair of big adjustable wrench too. We may well bend it. We may well bend it.
Yeah, put that tape measure back out in the truck. You on a 15 or a 10?
15 be fine. What longer the better, probably.
That's what she said.
Hey, where's the fire extinguisher strap?
Here's your one. Here's your tiny one.
Close.
Huh?
So find anyone close by.
You want two in case you really says flame on?
Maybe, since we're both stuck up here in this small spot.
Hell, we'll get three.
Main thing is we got time to get away from it.
Yeah, so one thing I need to get is a fire extinguisher put in the cab of this thing too.
Yep.
Okay, see, you gotta tear the tabs off them if you need them.
Okay.
The other one's got the tab already tore off of it.
Next spot with me.
You didn't get a hammer, did you?
Yep, there. Here. Okay.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it's working. It's getting better.
Oh, I'm gonna get me, we got a piece of flat stock. Well, we can hold it up our further.
We let that cool off a minute so we don't get inside the cab. Hot board, can't see that.
Oh, come on, it's just right there where I put that brand new speaker in. Yeah, it's better than it was.
That won't.
It
ain't perfect, but ain't gonna be.
ain't gonna have water pouring right down.
No,
Water was coming over and looks like it's going right down the side, right in the floors while the floorboards rotted out.
Now it should keep water running in it.
Yeah, running in that track.
You have a little low spot, it ain't gonna come out of it though.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't perfect, but it ain't on fire.
I don't think traction. I don't think it's on fire.
Man, it stinks like rubber in here.
And smoke.
Stinks like rubber.
And burnt paint.
Yeah, and burnt paint.
Change locations. We're gonna get the spray trailer together. We're going ahead and get it together this afternoon. That way, it's ready for next week. Maybe we'll start spraying when it dries back out. So we'll get the tank, put it back on here, and see what else we can do.
She got a lot of water in her. Condensation. I couldn't move it. Come on, muscles. There we go. I had to get lower. I've been working out anyways. She went gym strength. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it got lighter since last year. Motor on there. Put the old red line back in service. That looks right.
Yep.
I've been doing this like I'm trying not to get my pants wet.
Luckily, they're already wet.
They're already wet.
Yep.
Because I don't know how to use a water hose.
They don't know how to turn off a water hose.
Nope.
I turn off a switching valve and put it on there. You want to start filling the tank up?
Yeah, I'll go and start putting water in there. Hold on. That's on. All right.
Good call. I've been wet like you, but take this off.
Yep, yep.
There you go.
All right, folks, we have spare trailer set back up for the year. Got our 1,550 gallon tank. We're putting a little bit of water in it now. Then it's gonna go, got our cutoff valve into our mix tank and over into our pump. Got my little homemade cover over it to keep the motor, make the motor last longer. Then got our fill hose, you know, spare gas cub, and then my kitchen sink. Well, I can wash my hands. I usually I'll have this 5-gallon bucket filled full of water with a little bit of pool chlorine in there. And then I got me some, I mean, you ain't spraying unless you're using Dawn, right? That way I can wash my hands and arms, or if I get some on my face or whatever. Then on my fill up here, I have a float valve. And then you can see the water's kind of foaming up. It's foaming up because I left a little bit of chlorine in the bottom of this tank over the winter to keep it, well, I say over the winter, we unloaded it, I think in end of July, 1st August, roundabout. And I put it in there to keep algae from growing in the tank. So we'll just let her fill up and, you know, get to spraying stuff. So that's gonna have us wrapped up for today, folks. We'll let the tank fill up and we're gonna go spend some family time. Well, remember, if y'all liking what you see, like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you feel like it. And like always, if the good Lord's willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till the next.